Welcome, you're watching Head to Head. I'm Antonina Antosha with UATV. The problem with military tanks, aircraft and other vehicles is their lack of visibility. But one Ukrainian startup aims to change that with its new technology called Land Platform Modernization Kit. Simply put, it allows for tank crews and other personnel to see through armor. It increases battlefield effectiveness and survivability, as well as reduces management workload on the crew. To talk more about the modernization of armored vehicles in Ukraine, we're joined in the studio today by Yehor Morylov. He is a data science team lead who specializes in computer vision and artificial intelligence. Hello, and thank you for joining us.
Hello, thank you too.
So, please, tell me and our audience about this Land Platform Modernization Kit.
Yeah, so basically it's a kit that combines several cameras that we place on a vehicle. Then we take these streams, stitch it together, add some telemetry data, add some visualization, and put it through the helmet, which project it on the see-through display. So the crew members can see the 300 degrees panorama and some adjusting some information that can help with critical situation. So we are working on a connection to CAN bus. It's really defined by the exact vehicle for the client, but when we connect it to the vehicle, we have all the data, all the telemetry, and we can visualize it with filtering the information that needs exactly for exact crew member. We have three roles. It's commander, gunner, and mech driver.
Okay.
It's every role. Each role have different needs, different information. All of them have panoramic view, but the gunner have only one PTZ camera. He can switch to the PTZ camera to adjust the gun position. For each role we have specific UI interface and specific filters for data that must be shown for exact team.
How long have you been working on the technology? How many prototypes have you developed before you got to the final result?
Several prototypes. When I started working with this team, there was a very basic prototype and idea, and very inspired people. So I connected to them, and together we now working on really innovative system that really on the edge of technology, and I'm really proud to be in this field together with them.
How many people are there on your team?
It's for now it's about 20-25. From project to project it can be very a little. It's about 25 people. It's a small team, but we all professionals in each category. We know how to do what we want to do, and we working hard for developing this product.
To increase safety of both vehicle operators and people outside by enabling the crew of the tank to see in so-called blind zones. This is one of the specialities of your new technology. How did you achieve that?
We have blind zones near the vehicle. It's, of course, it depends of the amount of cameras that we install. For example, you have 16 cameras. It needs more computational power to make it stitch it panoramic view, but the blind zones near the tank is much smaller. We now oriented to, my team are working on making recognition of targets for 300 meters. It's detection about 15 classes. It's already implemented. We're trying to combine it with all of the system and add tracking and motion detection. And now we're working on detecting flashes and flashes when there's some, for example, shooting. And for now, the driver cannot see from which side the explosion was, and our system, if the explosion about 300 meters, for our system can help to detect which side to shoot or just to see, and to not to waste too much time for
Making
actions.
decisions.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Okay, your system, your technology, is it suitable for any kind of tank or for a particular model of a tank?
We are working more like a service company. So when we have client,
You just adjust it. You adjust it. To
yeah, we now we adjusting it and we making our cables for if there is a difficult problem to connect to the cameras because we cannot drill a tank. So we are making a specific decision for each tank. So when we come to the customer, then we apply some our vision of how we can make it and place our system right through this specific vehicle.
Taking into account the fact that there is a war happening in Ukraine for the 5th consecutive year now in Ukraine, how popular is your system?
Of course, we are now in development, active development. We have alpha version that we tested in Desna. The Ukrainian army helped us, especially my team, a lot with data because we are now working on a system that detect targets, vehicles, and with that data that our army can provide us, we can make the system much more, much better.
Do you work with national, meaning Ukrainian clients only, or do you also work with the clients, with the international companies and clients abroad?
We work with international companies. We were at IDEX 219 and we were from IGG. It's our dealer in Arabic countries. And there is a lot of interested people that are interested in our system. We have about 10 potential clients in this field. And now we are oriented at that market too. Yeah. In
2018, your team took part at a Dell Tech Forum. Was it a success? What's the feedback? What's the outcome of your participation?
There was really good organizations. This forum really give us a lot connections. We just presented our. There was a like alpha version, a prototype. We presented it, get feedbacks, and then make some improvement for this, and that was really helpful. Yeah.
Okay, and such a trivial question. What are the plans for the future?
For the future, we are now working on several projects it's not just for this system. For data analysis is like more my specialty. We are working on some detection system that can allows detect landmines from drones with specific cameras. We are now making more research and development. We also achieved our third place in SpaceNet competition. It's there was task for detecting and segmentation buildings with corners and segmentation of buildings in satellite imaging. And there was it was a prize place, and we also took part in Airbus competition. It's detection for ships, and Airbus, it's a company who makes helicopters, planes, and they on the big platform called Kaggle, they announced a competition that we took part and achieved a gold medal.
Congratulations!
Yeah, and yeah, we are now, especially my team, working on R&D stuff, on making some new technologies available in our product.
Well, thank you so much for what you are doing. This is really important, especially taking into account the situation in our country. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for the conversation. That was Yehor Morylov. He's a data science team lead who specializes in computer vision and artificial intelligence. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned with UATV for the rest.